Is it the stress? Are we stressing? All right, guys. I think we're live. I think we're live now. Pretty sure we're live now.
I don't know. Are we?
I think so. How is everybody doing? The Yankees won. The Yankees won. What a heck of a ball game. But we're going to have a little trade deadline special here, and I have my co-host, my cousin, Carm.
What's up, Joe?
How are you, brother?
I'm great, man. Thanks for giving me the call. It's been a while since I heard from you, and it's really great to be back.
Yeah, we haven't spoken since when? Since July 30th, 2024.
Yeah, it's been about a full calendar year since I've really had a meaningful conversation with you, and I guess you just kind of used me for the deadline, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I miss you, dude.
Yeah, and I guess I miss you too.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, the Yankees won, Carm. What a game. What a game that was.
What a game.
The Yankees are very much in on quite a few names right now. There've been a lot of moves today, but before we get further into the video, well, into the live stream, I want to shout out the chat. Celso, what's up, brother? Tyler, what's happening? John, what's up? Jesus, Doc, Ronald, Elizabeth, Reaper, Andres. I can't go up. Isaiah, what's happening? Guys, listen, what a game. What a game that was, but we're here to talk about moves. We're here to talk about potential trades. We got 106 of you already in here. Thank you guys so much for coming here. Listen, Carm, what do you want the Yankees to do? Right? What do you want the Yankees to do? We kind of have different takes on this.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, this is really my take. I'm gonna exaggerate it a little bit, but I want them to not do that much if it requires trading any pieces that are too precious, too important, pieces that I like. I don't really want to see any good kids go. I don't want to see Jones, Dominguez. I don't want to see him go. I probably would be able to live with a pitcher going, a good young pitcher. I could probably stomach that, but I don't want either of the top guys to go. That's just how I feel right now.
What?
I don't want them to sell, but I want them to chill. They're not a good team. We're not a good baseball team right now, and I think okay. That's where I stand.
We just hit a walk-off home run.
We hit a walk-off.
A walk-off home. McMahon walked it off tonight.
Yeah.
You know? McMahon walked it off tonight.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Oh, man. McMahon walked it off. You know, Carm, like, honestly, brother, I've seen that take a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen that take a lot.
It's a logical one.
Yeah, but this is what I'm going to ask everybody. Are we a Mason Miller, David Bednar away from winning the World Series? Are we?
No chance.
This is what I think. I remember as a kid, 2002, the Angels won the World Series. They had a wicked bullpen.
Yeah.
Their bullpen was disgusting. I can name almost everybody in that bullpen. That bullpen was
we got a lot of time. Let's hear it.
But Frankie Rodriguez, he was a rookie that year. Francisco, Troy Percival, Brendan Donnelly. You know, that bullpen was pretty nasty, but so if you get into the tournament and you have a nasty bullpen, good things can happen.
Yeah. And
Ryan McMahon, I think this is a good tie-in. Ryan McMahon, that walk-off hit that he hit tonight, might show you a little something of a bit of a clutch gene that he potentially has.
Let's hope.
You know, I mean, I hope so. But this guy has never really played meaningful baseball. And now all of a sudden he comes up, in the 10th or the 11th? And hits a walk-off.
Yeah.
He walks us off. So here's what I think. I think that the Yankees, they should buy. They're 4 games out. They're they're first in the wild card.
Okay.
I think they should buy wholeheartedly. And their schedule, I think, is a little soft. It's a little softer. And I think they could take advantage of that. And the Blue Jays have been way too good.
Yeah.
They're going to cool off.
It's a little unrealistic.
It's baseball. Yeah, it's baseball.
And you said it, dude. You said it about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. You looked at the schedule. You kind of called that they might not do that well during this stretch. I think they did a little bit worse, maybe a lot worse than what you projected. But this kind of was predictable. It was a tough stretch of baseball, and the Yankees didn't really step up. We had a lot of injuries that started this stretch of baseball, too. And there was gaps they're trying to fill.
And we also can't forget, guys, what Austin Wells did tonight. That bone-headed base running mistake. That has to stop.
Bad.
That has to stop. If you want to win in the postseason, that has to stop.
Yes.
It's got to, because then that's going to lose you games.
Yeah.
That should have lost us the game tonight, but it didn't. We walked it off. Awesome. But that was absolutely pathetic. It was pathetic.
Yeah.
So that is what can't happen. These errors by Anthony Volpe have to stop. But then what does the kid do? He comes up, hits a home run. I'm sick of hearing Anthony Volpe is this power average hitter. He's not an average hitter. He's got pop, though. He's deceptively strong. He's got pop.
Yep.
And he's the kind of guy who could hit you 25 home runs a year. He already has a 21 home run season up here in the major leagues. He hit 21 home runs in the minors in 2022. He hit 27 home runs in 2021 in the minor leagues. He has 3 consecutive professional seasons with at least 21 home runs. The kid's got power. So it's just defensively, I don't know what happened to him. It's sad. I don't know what happened. But the Yankees right now, they got Ahmed Rosario. Right? They got Ryan McMahon, very good third baseman, excellent third baseman. He made an error tonight, I believe. They got earlier Austin Slater, which I'm not the biggest fan of platooning all the time. I'm just not. I'm not the biggest fan of having 85 platoons. Yeah. Catcher's a platoon between Ben Rice and Austin Wells. First base, Goldschmidt. I guess you could put Ben Rice in there too. I mean, obviously. Yeah. The outfield between Grisham, Belly, Dominguez. Third base, guess what? McMahon and Rosario, a platoon over there. That's why you acquired Rosario, because he could hit left-handed pitching. McMahon struggles. Right? He's a lefty. Yeah. That's natural, right? So then shortstop and second base are really the only 2 spots where you don't have a platoon. So it's I'm not the biggest fan of all of this, but if the Yankees want to get aggressive and if they want to push some chips right in the center here and say, hey, we're trying to win, grabbing Mason Miller, that would be one heck of a way in doing that. Mason Miller's under team control, I believe, until 2030 or 2029. Or through that year, which is crazy. He's going to cost you a lot, Mason Miller. But Miller this season with the 3.76 ERA, little high, I believe 70, or I could be wrong on the strikeouts. I won't even say it.
Miller?
Yeah, I'm Miller.
Yeah, and it's team controlled through 2029.
Yeah, he's very... people stink, man. Somebody just made a fake... 59 strikeouts, 38 in the third innings pitched for Mason Miller. Yeah. Miller, his ERA is high, which I think maybe, just maybe, it would cost you less than it would have if Mason Miller, like for example, Yon Duran of the Twins, the Phillies just traded for him. Right. They traded who? Their 4th prospect and their 6th prospect. So what would it take to get Mason Miller? Maybe a little more, but what are we talking? Are we talking maybe Spencer Jones and Cam Schlittler, maybe alongside Bryce Cunningham? And Tony Lynn, that's my cousin. Thank you so much, Tone, for the super chat.
Super chat.
Tony Lynn with the super chat.
I love you, Tone. Thank you so much for that. She says I'm right. I try to be. But yeah, Duran's off the board. He went to Philly. That earlier today we saw a report. The Mets, the Yankees, and the Phillies all in on Mason Miller. 2 of those 3 teams traded for big arms.
Yeah.
Mets traded for Helsley. Mets also traded for Rodgers on the Giants. So they kind of got their 2 guys already.
Right.
I don't think they're going to go and add Mason Miller. I mean, they could. I just don't think they will.
I don't think so either.
And then if the Phillies traded for Duran, I mean, maybe they can. But you would have to trade quite a few prospects for him.
I feel like the Phillies are done bullpen wise. I don't really see anybody that added one of those big pitchers going and trying to add Miller. I have a suspicion because I remember this last year at the deadline too. The A's might wave around Mason Miller like it's very possible, and unless they're absolutely floored by like Jones, like call me crazy, but like Jones, a top pitcher, and a Lombard or somebody of that caliber, like I don't know. I think they just keep holding on to him because they're building something of momentum with the kind of team that they have this year. It might not be a great ball club, but it's one of the better squads we've seen them have. I just don't know if they move him.
So the thing is with Miller, though, that 3.76 ERA is a little high. So now if he comes back next season, has a similar year, his value tanks. It goes down.
Right.
So this is why
Might be a good time.
If Oakland wants to build around a guy like Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz, if they want to build around those 2 guys, go out and get a monster package for Mason Miller, I think they honestly should. And then you're moving to Vegas in a couple of years. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Imagine getting a king's ransom for a relief pitcher.
Right.
And who knows? There's been reports that whoever acquires Miller might turn him into a starting pitcher.
True.
So there is that. Will Miller get traded? Probably not. If I was a betting man, I would say he's staying in Sacramento. He's staying there. But I just find it a little funny how teams all of a sudden, past couple days, that Mason Miller's available. Yeah. All of a sudden he's available when he wasn't before. Now, David Bednar's another guy.
Yeah.
Right? He's having a good year. I think he started off having a bad season. I believe they sent him down. Or am I getting his years confused?
Last year wasn't great. I don't know if he was hurt, but I think last year wasn't a good year. No, he pitched a lot last year.
If we could check if Bednar was sent down last year, but Bednar this year pitching to a 2.37 ERA, 42 appearances, 17 saves, 38 innings pitched, 51 strikeouts, 1.1 WHIP.
Yeah.
Devin Williams, I like him, but the performance he gave you tonight is kind of scary.
Yeah.
You don't want that happening. So if you do get a guy like Bednar, he could be your new closer.
Yeah.
He could be your new closer.
I mean, you mentioned it earlier, but Luke Weaver's been looking a lot better lately as well. I feel a lot more confident in him. He looks good. He looked kind of good tonight, a little bit better than he was for a while. So, and then I don't know the expected date on Cruz, but my point being, if you just add a Bednar with what we're getting back from injuries, the bullpen should be pretty solid. Even without
I want two high leverage arms.
I get it.
It doesn't have to be Miller.
Right.
It could be Bednar and somebody else, but I want two. Even like a Griffin Jack sounds good. Yeah. He has almost a 4 ERA.
Somebody reliable.
But he's like a tier below guys like Bednar.
Yeah.
Guys like maybe Weaver. Like for example, our depth chart, Devin Williams. I mean, he gave up a home run tonight.
Right.
Williams, Weaver, Hill, and then after that, Cruz, of course, but Cruz is hurt. So after that, I would like to add a guy like maybe a Griffin Jacks, Jake Bird of Colorado. But then again, it's funny. I'm hearing that with Jake Bird. He's got in Colorado. He's got like a 2.3 ERA. On the road, he's got like a 6.
Yeah,
it's a 6 ERA. You know, it's crazy. But listen, not Bednar, not good in big spots. I mean, he's got 17 saves. He's pitching to a 2.37 ERA. It's better than what Williams has done this season. After his catastrophic start to the year, Devin Williams, I believe the first 10 games had like an 11 ERA. Then after that, it's like a 2.8 or something.
Yeah.
Bednar has technically been better. So, guys, if you want to see improvement and you want the Yankees to get better, and these last 2 months, Bednar has been actually very good. I'm looking at it. Month of June had a scoreless June. 10 appearances for Bednar. No earned runs. And then in July for Bednar, a .96 ERA in 10 appearances. Am I looking at that right? Am I looking at the right guy?
Yeah.
Why does it say games? Yeah, it's Bednar.
Yeah.
I felt like it said game started, which confused me. Yankees need a catcher. What do you mean? We don't need a catcher. We have 3
after that friggin' second base debacle tonight.
I would honestly, I wouldn't be opposed in moving Austin Wells.
I know you've been saying that lately, and
I wouldn't be opposed.
It's a little. I want to hold out hope for him, but at this point, I mean, the streakiness. Like, let's be honest, the streakiness is almost of the same level as a Volpe.
Yeah.
Wells' streakiness is kind of the same, man. Like, if we're being fair, I do like how he's blossomed into a really good catcher, in my opinion, defensively. I think he's become a really good catcher, better than what I expected. So, because when you see Escara in there, when you see Ben Rice back there, no offense to either of those guys, Austin Wells, I just feel more confident with him. I mean, he threw out the fastest guy in the league today, for what it's worth, you know? So, I like that aspect of it. I'm not really excited about Ben Rice being back there behind the plate.
The thing is, though, you get a backup catcher who could do that.
Yeah.
You know, and then you need a more consistent bat, and Ben Rice has been more consistent, a lot more consistent than Austin Wells has.
Ben Rice looks like a consistent major league batter
Yeah, so it's you know, I believe he's 26 years old too.
Yeah,
so
of
he's
all the kids, he's him and Dominguez I count on.
He's more ripe.
Yeah.
Rafael Flores ready? I don't know. I what a story, man. Former undrafted free agent Rafael Flores. Unbelievable.
Isn't that a Escara's story too? Or no, he just.
I mean, Flores is going to turn 25.
Wow.
But Flores this season for Somerset was having a wonderful year. Gets called up to Scranton in 9 games. Has a 683 OPS. There's an adjustment period. I mean, there was no adjustment period for Spencer Jones. What did you looked it up? How many at bats Spencer Jones has? As opposed, so like, what did I say to you? I said that
you said he's in the top 10 in professional baseball in total home runs at what, 29?
Yeah. Max coverage. What's up, Max? We let go of all our good catchers. I like Flores still, but Navarez or Ramirez have been balling. Yeah, I mean, listen.
Yeah, it's true.
When it comes to Carlos, though, there's no way you could have predicted what he was going to do. Augustine was a better prospect offensively. We always heard about his bat, that his bat was, you know, awesome.
Yeah.
So we always heard about his bat, but Augustine this year with the 737 OPS, I assume he's not very good defensively. He has a negative WAR, but 15 home runs, 238 batting average, 46 RBI. We got Jazz though. So like that's the thing. Jazz is,
For sure.
I think he's, you know, top 3 second baseman in Major League Baseball.
100%.
The only second baseman I would take over Jazz is maybe Marte.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
I can't really think of any that are doing it on both sides of the ball. I mean, Jazz defensively at second base, phenomenal, and then what he brings offensively it's better than the numbers.
Yeah. You can't bring up Flores. He has a 683 OPS in AAA, guys.
Yeah.
You can't bring Flores up.
No, this is the situation we're
You're
in.
not going to do
catcher.
that.
This is the situation we're in with catcher right now.
But listen, some of you are going to have rose-colored glasses, and that's okay. That's fine. Been watching the Yankees my entire life. Our whole lives, Carm.
Yeah.
Love the Yankees.
Obsessed.
Jesus Rodriguez yet. I lost my train of thought.
You
Oh,
love the Yankees.
There's a guy goes by the name of Jorge Posada. And Jorge Posada is like a top 5 favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
That's like Jeter, Mariano, Andy Pettit.
Yep.
Probably Jorge in there.
I agree.
For me personally.
Yeah.
Bernie Williams, probably 5. Jorge Posada was an average to below average catcher. He was.
Yeah.
He had such an issue throwing runners out at second base. That was a big problem for him. Posada was excellent at managing a rotation. That's what Posada was great at.
Yep.
Pitchers enjoyed working with him. So Ben Rice, you got Marcus. He's Marcus Stroman's catcher.
Yeah.
Right? And Stroman, outside of his previous start, since his return, he's been pretty good.
Yeah.
So as long as Ben Rice could be average to even slightly below average, and as long as he can manage a pitching staff, I think he would have so much value behind the plate being a catcher. And because he's hitting, because now all of a sudden, if he has a 780, 800 OPS, right? And he's an average to just slightly below, and he can manage a pitching staff. What else do you need?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know I haven't seen too much of him, like, having to throw runners out or attempting to. I feel like he does get run on a little bit more than Wells.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's enough of a sample size to really trust that, like what we've seen so far. I just wonder, like, does it become a field day for base runners? You know what I mean? Like we had moments like that with the Red Sox last year and different teams that they would just run all over us. So, and I feel like when you put Wells back in there defensively, it shuts that down.
Yeah.
It doesn't let that happen all the time.
No, I know. Max, really just off topic, brother. I got to have you on here. We're live streaming again, obviously, but I just want to throw that out there. I got to have you on there. Great job with your stuff, man. You're doing a great job. But I don't know. Trade Goldie for relief. I understand the whole thing of being buyers and sellers at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I get it. It's kind of smart, but at the same time, I don't know.
It is kind of smart, but I'll pose one question.
Pose it.
Right now, all we really have is a logjam at certain positions, and we're just adding more people at those positions.
Yeah.
If you trade Goldschmidt,
right,
Bellinger has got to become your everyday first baseman. And you can sprinkle Ben Rice in there, whatever, but Ben Rice, you could blame it on Volpe all you want, but Ben Rice fumbled 2 picks that Goldie makes at first base that were in pivotal spots in the game, in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen more and more and more. Bellinger's the only other person you could replace him with. That takes Bellinger out of the outfield.
Right.
And that means Grisham is now playing every single day, which at this point he is, but we don't know with Judge. Does Judge come back and play the outfield, or does he just DH? What does that mean for your outfield situation?
Yeah.
Bellinger has been worth his contract defensively out there this year. I mean, literally saving games.
It's incredible watching him.
So that's what I worry about. Now, if you were making space for a Jones and you were committing to Dominguez being in that lineup every single day, then put Bellinger at first and trade Goldschmidt. That's fine. Goldschmidt's not really producing for you anymore. But defensively, he holds it down out there. And if you're not going to have Bellinger there, Ben Rice is not going to get it done at first for you.
1,000%. If you move a guy like Goldschmidt, like you said, Ben Rice not very good over there. If you move a guy like Goldschmidt, you have to put Bellinger at first base now.
Yeah.
Like that's what you would have to do.
Like
you would have to put him at first base.
We just locked in Jazz at second. Volpe has the most errors in the world, but we got third base figured out. That's great. You put Goldschmidt or Bellinger at first base, it's a decent infield, and you just pray that Anthony Volpe straightens it out. If you don't, you're now talking about two big holes in the infield, and that's what we had last year.
Right.
So and that lost us the World Series.
Right, I know. Listen, guys, I saw in the comments just now, and it kind of... You bring up Spencer Jones. Someone said this. Robert said this. Robert, I'm saying your name, Robert. You bring up Spencer Jones and Lombard now. I could get on the Spencer Jones train easily. He's got a ton of home runs, hitting over 300, playing really well out there in the outfield. Yes, he had back spasms, but I understand how good of a year he's having. George Lombard Jr., as good of a prospect he is, and he's good, I think he's going to have a wonderful career, and I can't wait to see him. I don't want to trade him. You do not want him up here at the major league level right now. He's not playing good enough down there offensively.
Yeah.
He's not. He started off the year scorching hot in high A, promoted to double A. Has he been hitting better lately? Yeah. His last, month of play, last 17 games, has a 730 OPS, much, much better. But at the same time, he's not ready for the major league. So please, let's stop calling for Lombard. Let him finish the year in double A, see how he ends his season. Let's stop calling for Lombard. He's 20 years old. He ain't ready. He's not ready. It's as simple as that. Lombard's not ready. It's very annoying people calling for him when he's simply not ready. Trey Jones and sign Tucker. Am I the only one that sees this? This is what I'm going to say when it comes to that. At the end of the day, I don't think Spencer Jones gets traded. I really don't. Unless it's for a high-octane guy, do not think Spencer Jones gets traded. Yeah. Now, when it comes to Kyle Tucker, fabulous ball player. Yeah. Fabulous. When healthy, he's wonderful.
The kind of offensive player we're missing right
He's kind of wonderful. Mm-hmm. Imagine in this lineup, having Bellinger, and then imagine having Kyle Tucker in this lineup alongside Giancarlo Stanton in Aaron Judge's absence. Yeah. In my opinion, the Yankees, if the Yankees were to acquire, if they acquired Tucker this past offseason, I think you would have still ended up with Bellinger anyway. For first base. I believe Goldschmidt just doesn't happen. So you could have a world where Kyle Tucker is a New York Yankee and Bellinger are New York Yankees. You could potentially have a world where Spencer Jones, Jason Dominguez, Aaron Judge, Kyle Tucker, they're all Yankees. I really, truly believe that. Now, you might be saying, Joe, where do you find all the at-bats? That's Aaron Boone's job. But to say, oh, Kyle Tucker, he's not having a good year. I mean, he has an 872 OPS, a 152 OPS plus. He's a very good defender as well, incredibly athletic. Is he worth $500 million? No, but I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't get that. Because, Juan Soto's 26? Juan Soto's 26 years old. He just turned 26 during the World Series, I believe. Of course he was going to get that many years and that much money. Kyle Tucker's approaching 29. So he might not cost as much as you think, is my point. He might get, $35 million per year. I don't think he's getting $50 million. I don't think Kyle Tucker's getting $50 million per. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But Vladdy Jr., he's younger than Kyle Tucker. So he got a bunch of money. I don't think Kyle Tucker, listen, he's going to cost you a lot. Like, there's no way around that. Yeah. He will cost you a lot. But don't think he's going to cost you as much as what people think. Kyle Tucker's excellent. Excellent ball player. I would love to have him, and I believe there is a world where everybody can coexist, and you could have everybody. You could have Jones, Dominguez, Judge, Giancarlo Stanton. Love how he's playing lately. Love how he's playing. Yep. He's hitting the crap out of the baseball.
His numbers are going up fast.
Coming up with timely hits. He's gone in 2 years.
Yeah.
So after 2027, he's gone.
Yep.
And his contract next year, the Yankees have to pay him $19 million. So they go from paying him 32 to 19 because Miami's paying him 10. And then in his final year of his deal, the Yankees are paying him 15. My point is, if you're gonna, there is a world where I could see Kyle Tucker and his contract and everything else fitting in with this Yankee team. I could truly see that. Maybe I'm nuts.
We're also, dude, we're coming up on an off season where we're gonna have a lot more available money than we've been used to as of late. Is that not true? Like, haven't we talked about a lot of money coming off this year?
Yeah, Donnie Clark, salary cap's never happening. Carm, so when it comes to money, the thing is you added McMahon, so that's $16 million you added.
True. That's true.
For next year. You cut DJ, that's 15 that you have to pay him. So that's $31 million just going to them.
Okay.
To them two alone. But then
that's a platoon right there.
Yeah, but then Giancarlo Stanton, he makes 30. He's making 32, going down to 19.
That's
massive. So you're saving what, 13 million?
Yeah, it's almost a wash between them.
So you're saving some. Bellinger probably gonna come back. He'll probably opt out, but I could see the Yankees signing him to like a $25 million per year deal, 26, 27 maybe.
Yeah.
Per year deal. I could see that.
Right.
And then what? Stroman's gone, so that's 18 and a half gone.
That's a lot. Aaron Hicks.
$1 million they pay him next year. I know it's stupid, but
yeah.
they pay him $1 million.
I'm not counting that.
Devin Williams, his $8 million comes off.
True.
Luke Weaver, I don't know how much money he's making, but his money comes off.
Yeah. Can I pivot real quick with the relief pitcher thing? I see that some teams are interested in it. It's a headline. Camilo Doval. Is there a case where he's maybe a good option? I haven't seen the Yankees linked to him at all, but his season's not that crazy compared to Bednar. I just sent you a chart of their stats compared. I don't know if you got it, but is he maybe potentially a cheaper option, especially the way San Francisco's kind of like, seems like they're fire selling right now?
Yeah. I don't know.
What's the drawback on
how
him?
many years of control for Duvall?
I don't know about his contract. It's a good question.
They sent him down at one point, right?
Yeah, I believe that was last year. I could be wrong, but I think it was last year.
He has a lot more innings. His whip is higher.
Yeah. You know, the numbers are different. You know, Bednar's definitely having a better year for sure, but not by a crazy amount. Right.
Rafael Devers ain't happening. I mean, I made a video on that thinking that maybe it could because he wasn't showing up to private workouts with Will Clark, who's a legend in San Francisco Giant history. He wasn't showing up. So it's just like, okay, why weren't you showing up, Rafael? And I don't foresee the Giants just offloading him.
Yeah. No.
I wouldn't want him anyway. To be honest with you, I don't want him.
I mean, at this point, it's just a logjam. He's not playing first base for you. We don't need a third baseman anymore. We don't need a DH. We're gonna have two DHs when Judge comes back. It's gonna be Judge and Stanton DHing.
Yeah.
Andujar just hit a bomb.
Look up his numbers?
I think he's.
What's Andujar doing? He was having a good year, but then he got hurt. Correa might get traded to Houston, by the way.
I know. It sounds like it's close. He's batting .294.
What's his OPS?
OPS is .733. He's only got 214 at bats though, so he missed a lot of time.
He gets hurt.
Yeah.
His OPS just got a little higher, too, with that home run.
Yeah. This kid loves to get hurt, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
63
so
hits. He's kind of the base hitter.
this is what I'm going to say, guys. This is what I'm going to say about the Yankees and this year's deadline. Cashman went out, got us a third baseman. He got us Rosario, could hit the lefties incredibly well. Then he got Austin Slater, who is very good. His OPS is like 856. I get it. I understand. You couldn't even hold that.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. Who's very good.
But the Yankees, what they're doing right now, they are paying attention to the high leverage market. Right?
Austin Slater looks like a Timu Kyle Tucker. If you look at his headshot.
How would you guys feel if the Yankees went and traded for Dennis Santana?
Oh, God, from the Pirates?
Look at his numbers.
Our former Dennis Santana?
Look at his numbers. They're insane.
Really?
Look at his numbers. Do you see them?
No, not yet.
He's got a 1.36 ERA.
God, 46 games. That's better than Bednar and Duvall.
He's got a 1.36. He's got a .8 whip.
Oh,
his whip is tremendous.
I mean, get him. I don't care.
But what happened here? Why didn't he work?
Some guys just don't work for us, dude. Volpe's going to go somewhere in 4 years or whatever, and he's going to win Gold Gloves, and he's going to bat
Who, Volpe?
250, and he's going to hit 28 home runs somewhere.
I hope.
Like Seattle or something.
How do you guys feel about Volpe? You know, because when Anthony Volpe, I've said it before, he's got deceptive Listen, let's not forget, he came up big tonight with a home run.
And last night.
And last night, too. He came up big. And the Yankees are 4 out right now. Where would Castro fit in? He's just a utility guy.
I feel like if you get Castro,
you play him everywhere.
Rosario's got to be gone.
Yeah. Unreliable. I could see that. I get you. Clutch tonight, but unreliable. Listen, I think the Yankees are going to make a big move. I think they're going to go get I'm going to guarantee something. I'm going to guarantee that Bednar or Miller are Yankees by 6 p.m. tomorrow night. That's what I think. Maybe that's a safe bet because Bednar is on a bad team. He'll be a rental player. So that's probably a safe bet, but I could see either Bednar or Miller. Imagine if we had both.
That would be awesome. Let me remind you of last year. What did we do last year? Early move, position player. Lefty bat, Jazz Chisholm, right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Ryan McMahon, we did the same thing this year. I mean, essentially got our third baseman both years early, a few days before the deadline. This year, even earlier, right? The next moves were what? Mark Leiter Jr., anything else? Am I forgetting anybody substantial?
De Los Santos they traded for, but yeah, no, he's not. I mean,
we knew they were looking for a few people that it didn't work out, right? They were looking at Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty. They had a deal for Flaherty, but it fell through because of a physical that they didn't like.
In hindsight, people aren't really going to acknowledge that they tried really hard because who cares? Like, no one cares about trying really hard. But they almost did get that guy.
So you're hilarious.
But no, I'm just saying the chat's going to be like, oh, well, they didn't get him. But like Cashman was
Wait a second, Andy Pettit is a starting pitcher.
I'm remembering right now. That being said, can you pull it off this year? Can you pull off the big deal that you didn't pull off last year?
Yeah, maybe.
And does it require Spencer Jones? Like, does it? I've heard people talking. You said people were talking about Dominguez today. Like, I'm sorry, but that ship has. He plays left field for you every day.
Right. Yeah, I know. If you want Joey Ryan, love the name by the way. If you want Joe Ryan, Joe Ryan's gonna.
What about Joe Nathan? Is Joe Nathan available?
I mean, he's a former Twin great, right?
Yep.
Joe Nathan. Can you hear my drops when I play them?
No, but if I throw this in, play me one.
You don't have to.
Play me one.
Steinbrenner's so pissed at his decline that he's willing to eat a big chunk of his contract just to get rid of him.
That's what they did with DJ. Anyway, so
You suggested that about Miller and the Severino idea. Was that your idea?
Yeah.
I like this idea. Tell the people your idea.
Yeah. No. If the Yankees go and get Mason Miller, maybe they could get Severino back, and it alleviates the package that you have to send to Sacramento. That's what I'm thinking. But
listen, we got the A's game on in the background for God knows what reason.
What's it? Is Andrew Hart a Gold Glover now? What's going on?
Yeah,
What's he doing over there?
This kid's hitting home runs and fielding third base. It's amazing. But they seem like they're fine. There's so many games under 500. They're so far out of it. But the way they've been playing lately, they look like a good team. I guess they're not. I guess they're just not a good team. But
so I could see the Astros not being done. Please retract that.
yeah,
I could see the Astros not trading for Correa now. They just got an infielder, Ramon Urias from Baltimore.
wow. Okay, Baltimore's moving some stuff.
Baltimore is just selling.
I mean,
Baltimore is just selling.
is there anyone? Can we go get Uncle Felix? Is that possible?
He's hurt. He's on the IL.
With
It's
what?
like just in time for the trade deadline. He was placed on the IL. Is that crazy?
Yeah. Is that?
It's unbelievable. But
Wow, all their pitchers are hurt again. This happens to them all the time.
yeah. No, it does. Adley Rutschman, no. Rutschman, man, he kind of, I want to say stinks.
He fell off.
He fell off. Honestly, guys, I hate to sound like a hater. None of these starting pitchers thrill me. None of them. Zach Gallen, Dylan Cease.
I'd take Zach Gallen.
They used to be good.
I'd take Zach Gallen.
What, Carm? What, Carm? Carm, I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. We've known each other since, I guess, since your birth, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm a year older.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a 5.6 ERA. He's got a 5.6 ERA. He's 5.6. They're going to want Spencer Jones for this guy. He's got a 5.6.
You don't get Spencer Jones.
Are you kidding? But this is what they're going to want. Dylan Cease. He's got almost a 5 ERA. People are going head over heels for the guy.
Yeah. I mean, heaven and earth has already been moved for that guy.
I mean, what are we talking about? You want starting pitcher, I get you. But guys, maybe a year ago, listen, Dylan Cease, 2023 for the White Sox wasn't very good.
No.
20, so
When it comes to
I don't
Cease,
know what to say. What Blake Factory? Dennis Santana sucked here. Then he gets traded to Pittsburgh, becomes the second coming of Mariana.
someone said, Donnie Clark says Roderick Arias for Cease or Gallen. If it was that easy, I think they would do it.
Donnie, what are we, Donnie? You're trying to be funny.
I think they would do it. Yeah, Tariq Skubal. That's these are good suggestions, guys.
I don't know. We could.
Michael
What?
King is. Johnny says, could we get Michael King back? I think Michael King is hurt.
Michael King is sitting at home. He's sitting at home. Carm, there's a funny name in here. Go read it.
Let's see.
It's a funny name. It's pretty good.
Itchy Nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Itchy Nuts?
It's funny. The littlest things make me laugh.
Yeah. It's
The littlest
nice
thing.
little name, a little clever
Guys, I need you to do me a favor. Hit the like button, please. Trade for Ohtani. But no, guys, honestly, this is what certain people are saying, though. The Pirates aren't trading Skeens. It's not happening. But this is what certain people are saying. If the Pirates did make Skeens available, because the Pirates, we all know they're cheap, they're not going to re-sign Skeens. If the Pirates were to make Skeens available, Spencer Jones is a kid that you move for Paul Skeens. That's what you move Spencer Jones for. And John Heyman's even saying it. And listen, I know John Heyman, that gaffe a couple off seasons ago with Aaron Judge. I totally get it. I get you. Heyman's very good at his job. He's very good at his job. But yeah, Skeens is not going anywhere. But Heyman said it himself. If the Yankees are going to trade Spencer Jones, it's going to be for a player of the caliber of Paul Skeens. 30 prospects for Skeens. Truthfully, George Lombard, Spencer Jones, Jason Dominguez, Cam Schlittler, Ben Hess, Cunningham, LaGrange, throw Arias in there for good measure. And it probably wouldn't, and they would probably turn it down.
Just give them the organization, like as a whole.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Just to say, like, you guys, you get all the gross profit and income that our minor leagues makes. That's yours now too. You get the players and the bottom line.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's 11:19 p.m. The Yankees won tonight, so that's cool. They're in on quite a few guys right now. I think the Yankees are going to make a nice splash tomorrow. We're live streaming tomorrow at I believe we're going to go live at 12 o'clock. That'll be a fun one. Carm, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. But man, 45 minutes. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's been a lot of drama before this stream started. You know?
It's funny.
People don't really know about.
We were live. We were actually live, and then the camera froze. I mean, now it looks like the camera's moving at like 20 frames per 20 frames.
Nah, you look good. You look good.
Yep, you're old. Yeah, I'm a little old.
Yeah, we're definitely getting old.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Ryan Bird Miller. You're not getting Ryan and Bird. No shot we're getting Ryan and Bird. Maybe one or the other, just not Ryan and. Random stupid content from humans. That's a funny name. James Wood, no shot. The trade deadline is my favorite time of year. It always has been. Carm, when we were... This is the true story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You weren't there.
Me?
You weren't there.
Oh, okay. Then why
Uncle Sal was having a barbecue.
Okay.
We do have an Uncle Sal. Uncle Sal was having a barbecue, right?
Okay.
And I was the only one inside. Everybody was outside enjoying life. I was the only one inside watching the Yankees. I believe the Yankees were playing the Angels, watching the Yankees versus the Angels. Okay. And it was deadline day, and I think the Yankees walked it off that day. Mm-hmm. But I was sitting in front of that stupid TV, waiting for the Yankees to do something, and they did not do anything.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I was so mad. And Dominic, these are real names. Dominic, our cousin Dominic.
Stop calling out our family. Dude.
Comes through, and is like, Joe, they're not going to freaking make a move. You're wasting your time. I was like 13. I was a kid. It's, yeah, it's, I just, my point is, and even back in 2003, I was 11?
Yeah.
Back in 2003.
Is that the year, though?
2003 for when the Yankees acquired Aaron Boone.
Was
they traded Ventura.
The day? No, it was earlier, right?
It was 31st.
It was? Okay.
Yeah, 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Yeah.
The Yankees traded Brandon Clausen, and they got back Aaron Boone. The Yankees also acquired Scott Proctor and Bubba Crosby for Robin Ventura. That was weird.
This isn't the day of walking off the Angels, though. The different stories.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Entirely different. You saw a Mets fan. I love when Mets fans cry.
Oh God! Don't get me started.
I love when they cry. How would you feel about trading Leiter?
I wish you could play the Mark Leiter Jr. video.
Yeah, I don't think I'd care that much. No offense to him. I'd love to have him on one day.
Tom's over, kid.
I'd love to have him on one day. Him and Todd Frazier. Brian Kratman better get pitching, all I can say. 1 winner in 25 years, 0-16. Is failing hard with his resources. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Honestly. Like, what do you say about that? It's trade light. You guys are freaking silly. Is there anything... What's going on? This is what I do. I go on Twitter.
Nothing's happening.
Astros trying hard to acquire Dylan Cease.
Wow.
Okay. I guess that's happening.
Trying hard. These are reports now.
Yeah. We got almost 200 of you in here. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I know it's late, but it means a lot to me that you guys are on watching us. And thank you. I wish we were online a little earlier, but it happens.
Yeah, the Yankees also decided to go 11 innings tonight, so, what can you do about that?
What scumbags. Austin Wells.
Yeah, it could have been over a lot faster. Could have been over a lot faster.
Baby Goat is calling me his glorious king.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm nobody's king. But does seeing Duran and Helsley go elsewhere discourage you? No, because you have so many good relievers still on the market. Bednar is one of them, right? Bednar, I could really see us getting him. Yankees country, what's happening? So it's there are still plenty of relievers out there. Not getting Yohan Duran and then not getting Helsley, it doesn't discourage me at all. But you're a piece of work. You're so funny. I want the Yankees to do something. It's like that meme where you're poking.
I know.
It's like, do something already.
I would love some action tonight.
They've done a lot though.
Yeah, I would love some action tonight. Something big and something fun tomorrow. Wow, Altuve has 18 home runs, huh?
He's deceptively strong.
Anthony Volpe's the next Altuve.
I mean, let's be honest. That as long as he doesn't wear a buzzer on him, that's not a bad thing.
He's having a good year, man. People wrote him off this year. Is he still playing second base?
Who, Altuve?
Yeah, they moved him to
wasn't
the
he
outfield.
in left?
Yeah, they moved him to the outfield.
He was
not
playing
good.
left at one point.
I don't think it was good, though. But I don't know who they have at second.
Yeah. I don't know. They acquired Paredes.
Yeah, they have him in left field.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Isaac Paredes.
Yeah, the Rays just churn out Paredes-type players.
Well, they sent Paredes to Chicago, then Chicago flipped him for Kyle Tucker. Unreal.
Yeah, but these infielders with power, they just churn them out. Their whole outfield are Gold Glovers that will, not even really play once they go to some other team, but they're incredible. And everybody in the rotation out of their bullpen throws 100 plus.
Right.
That's disgusting stuff. I mean, the talent on that team is unbelievable. And yet they're just not that good.
Yeah. The Red Sox are still in it, so you're not getting a guy like Aroldis Chapman. Just no shot.
I want to mention the Reds making a lot of moves right now, doing a lot of things, and I just looked them up, and they're about 3 games out of a wild card spot.
Wow.
And they're going pretty hard. And I respect that. And I want to just play the counter argument to myself and say, even though I think this Yankees team stinks a lot of the time, we're up in the wild card, and it's kind of ridiculous of me to even suggest that they sell at all. Like that's kind of pathetic that I even said that. It's kind of sad, and I apologize to Yankees country and Yankees nation. Because we're in a wild card spot right now.
I don't know. If you guys will understand this. You're pulling a Joey Swole right now.
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Does he say one thing and then change his mind?
He did about a specific subject that I will not mention here.
Okay. All I know is that he almost broke his neck doing a backflip.
With the Cubs game, right?
Yeah. That was scary.
Unbelievable. Can't believe I brought up Joey Swole. Yeah.
Maybe he's a fan of the channel.
He's a Chicago Cub fan. He don't know me. I was screaming at the TV for a 3-run homer. Grisham puts down a good bunt, still out. Yeah, he's slower. I love Grish.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great bunt. Guy made a great play at third base, but that was the ball that Wells just walked back off of second base.
Right.
That was crazy.
Yeah. No, I know. We'll see what happens, though. I really do think that the Yankees are going to do something tomorrow. They have to.
Yeah. I heard they're linked to Cal Raleigh.
I'm going to link you to Cal Raleigh in 2
I heard they're
seconds.
linked to Cal Raleigh.
I'm going to put you back on his big dumper. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
I'm just going to hit you there.
Somebody stop this man.
You know?
Look at
Their pitching staff is an utter disaster right now.
Yeah. Luis Hill, is he pitching on Sunday?
How did he pitch tonight?
He pitched yesterday, I think. I think he did okay.
Trade for Robert. Trade for Suarez from San Diego. I guess you could, right? He might be made available. San Diego might make him available, and I guess
think he is. I think he is available.
I guess you could, but you would have to. I mean, a catcher, so like an Escara, right? Escara, he would go. You would probably end up moving. I want to say an outfielder, but I don't know about Wells. I don't know why we haven't done Pereira and Escara for Cease. I don't know if that's even on the table though.
Yeah,
because I think they would have. Like if that's on the table, I feel like they would have.
They're gonna get a lot for Cease if they trade him.
Yeah.
They'd probably. I'm gonna be honest with you. They probably would get a lot for an injured Michael King. I know people aren't talking about him, but I mean, an injured Michael King with half a year left on his contract, like just the premium that people get for these pitchers, especially starters.
Evan Carter's not available, so I don't.
What's up with the Rangers? They completely fell apart.
No.
Where are they at?
Al Leiter picked them to win the freaking World Series this year.
Well, we know what that's about.
It's a little silly.
We know what that's about. Anthony Volpe's dad.
Nepotism.
Anthony Volpe's dad picked the Yankees to win the World Series too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, what they're 5.5 behind Houston. Where are they in the Wild? They're game back in the Wild.
Cleveland's 3 games out. Why are they acting like Cleveland, yeah. Kansas City? I mean,
cool Jay. I talk about Tim Hill a lot. I really do. I think Tim Hill's tremendous. He's one of the better. I said it earlier. I guess you weren't here. I said Tim Hill is probably he might be the guy who I trust the most in that bullpen. But on like a depth chart for the bullpen, you probably have Devin Williams, Luke Weaver, Tim Hill. That's what I think. But Tim Hill, I love Tim Hill. I do. Padres targeting Miller. I just heard. What? I don't know. But guys, listen, we're going to wrap this up. Been live for over an hour. I appreciate all of you for popping in, spending the rest of your night with us. That means a lot. Tomorrow, we're going to go live. I believe probably 12 p.m. I'm going to feel it out. We're going to see how that live stream goes.
Yeah. And
then maybe we stay live through the game.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Guys, if you don't want us to end the live stream now, just drop $50 in super chats right now in the next minute. If you guys can drop $50 in super chats in the
They're
next
not-
minute,
They're not dropping $50.
we'll stay live. It's worth a shot.
yeah. If you guys drop $50, I'll stay live. But
That's
you're
our
not dropping
goal.
$50.
That's our goal. I'm timing it. Here we go.
You're
Clock
not-
starts
you're
now.
not. I can make a super chat goal right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't we have that? Why don't we
I
have
can make a
that?
super chat goal. I don't know. Hold on. I'll do that for tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Do that tomorrow.
But guys, listen. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna get back to this tomorrow. I guess 12 p.m. So be there or be square.
Don't be square.
See you guys tomorrow.
We love you.
Bye, knuckleheads.